What is going on, everyone? We're back again with another video. In today's video, we're obviously in Stadium Creator. As you guys can see, I've been trying to make a stadium, but this is just really hard in my opinion. I'm on the Sports District template right here, which is a nice little parking garage, which I've added to. But yeah, this is just, it's been so hard for me to make a stadium, man. I've been at this for about an hour and a half now, and this is the best I got. I've added like a little bleacher out here. I moved these lights out the way. I had some concessions in the back. I got these big cruise ships and this other ship out here, which was nice. Actually a pretty decent template, I'm not gonna lie. They actually have a lot in here, which is pretty cool. But I moved this parking garage up, added some lights, added some people out here, completely did this whole back area, as you guys can see probably. Got the trees out in center, got some nice video boards, and I got some stands, but it looks like so like mismatched. It's actually like, I don't know, it looks weird in my opinion. I also got a nice American flag out there, which is pretty cool. But I've been trying to make some cool like design and stadium with the Stadium Creator, but it is just really hard for me to make a stadium. I think my big problem with like Stadium Creator is like you can't like, I don't know how to describe this, but you can't like have like the stands go up to the wall. You see how there's like this gap right here, and you can't like lock on either. So this is kind of like looks all weird, like it looks like, you know, a little lopsided. I think it's my biggest like critique with Stadium Creator is like you can't have things lock on, you can't have them look perfect. So like you're not gonna ever get them perfect. Like see how this is like off a little bit. Like you're not gonna get it perfect like the actual stadiums like in the game. At least when I've done it, I don't know if other people are. I've seen like a lot of good stadiums, so maybe other people are just way better than I am at this. But every time I try to make a stadium on any of the games I've tried, I'm just horrible. So maybe I need some tips. If y'all got any tips for me, just let me know, because you know I've low-key been struggling on making a stadium. But this is one of my best attempts. Obviously the template plays a lot. I can show you guys this template. This is called the Sports District template. So as you guys can see, there's a ton of buildings out here, ton of stuff, right? That's like the little circle, little ring we have right here. We got the nice water right here, got the football stadium, as you guys can see, and then there's some other stuff and you can add over here obviously to this. But yeah, I think I did a pretty cool design. I added like a couple parking garages in over here, kind of made the stands over here, and we got the water. I think there's more you could do with this water area that I'm not, but that's just kind of how I have it right now. But yeah, this is my little stadium that I tried to make. You can't add cars on this parking garage, unfortunately. Like you can here, there's just no cars, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. You're able to add a lot of cool stuff to Stadium Creator. So I don't know, I might use this map or this stadium in offline just to see how it is when you actually play it. But I still gotta I want to add more concession stands back here. But man, it is just hard to create a stadium. I don't know if I'm the only one, but it is just hard when you try to make one of these. So I don't know, you might see this stadium in a couple of videos or in streams or something. If I'm playing, I might try to use it. But overall, it's just hard to make a stadium. Like I've seen some good ones. We can go take a look at some good ones that there actually are, because I've seen a lot of good ones. I've seen a good old Comiskey Park one. I've seen like that they try to make that A's one, the Las Vegas stadium, that Caesar Park one from a couple years ago. But there are a lot of good ones that are out on this market. So shout out to the people that have been grinding this, because I still don't know how they do it. Like I literally don't know how they do this. I've seen the Sandlot one before, pretty simple design but pretty nice overall. I've seen this Sports Realm complex before. I think I did a video on this one in the last game or in 22 or something like that, because I've seen that before. I have seen this Costco one before. I've seen this on some. I've seen it like throughout when I've been playing and on videos and stuff. Here's that Vegas one I talked about. But yeah, people made Mexico City. There's a ton of ones people are making. So shout out to people that are making these, because I still don't get how people are this good at making stadiums when I just struggle to try to make one. So like here's one of Comiskey Park. I did see an old Comiskey Park, which was pretty cool. Another Vegas one right here. But and then obviously there's like these stadiums which are easier to hit home runs at and stuff, which are pretty cool. But man, I just don't know how you guys are good at making stadiums, because I'm just not good at it. So like I said, if y'all got tips or something I'm doing wrong or anything like that, let me know in the comment section down below. Olympic Stadium in Montreal, which was pretty cool for the Expos. Yeah, just scrolling through a couple of these stadiums, there's just a lot of like unique aspects of them that I didn't realize like are here, which is pretty cool overall, that I just never really noticed, that you can kind of see in the background of some of these pictures. So definitely pretty cool overall. Definitely want to like to see your guys' thoughts on this, but let me know if I'm doing something wrong, because I just have no idea what I'm doing in Stadium Creator, and I'd like to get good at it, or I'd like to at least know what I'm doing, because every time I get in, I just feel like lost. I feel like I don't know where to start, and I try to start with the stands, and then I don't really like it, and then I kind of mess it up. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of it. The Modern Polo Grounds, this is actually a pretty cool one that was made. It's actually kind of cool. You can make this actually in the game. Let's actually take a look at this one, because I'm pretty curious. But yeah, every time I try to connect the stands, it's always off a little bit. So I wish there was like a lock-on feature. You could lock on to the other stands. You could lock onto the fence or something. Like that would be really cool, because like, I don't know, I think for most people it's just hard to make it. Like, I feel like you gotta put hours and hours into that to try to make it cool. So little modern polo grounds. This is actually a pretty cool stadium, and I don't know how they manipulate the walls like this either. I don't know how people are doing that either. But here we have little modern little polo grounds behind the back and stuff, and obviously you get the square shaped design, which we're all pretty much used to at this point. So definitely a solid stadium. Looks pretty cool. They still got this. They got some concessions out here. It'd be cool if they put some people out here too. But yeah, pretty sick overall. And then they added a ton of stuff in the background, which is pretty cool. Kind of like a lot of buildings, which you'd probably see in New York now, which is pretty sick to think about. But yeah, shout out to the people that did all this, because like all of this is like all different parts, and it just takes so long to do it. So shout out to people like this. Let me know in the comments if I'm doing something wrong. I really want to know. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video on kind of why I suck at stadium career and why I don't really like it anymore, because I'm just horrible at it. I'm really bad at it. But people have made some pretty good stadiums, so that is definitely cool to see throughout looking at these. So definitely, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what I'm doing wrong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.